yesterday or the day before we finally saw the sun in the year of 2024.
Oh my god.
Like, it's just been inclement weather, either heavy dense fog recently since the melt off of all the snow, because we're back in the 40s. Like, it hit 46 today.
Nice.
If that's Fahrenheit for all of us Americans, sorry. That's like low
okay.
single
We're
digits, teens for the
Yeah.
low digits
We're
to
correct.
maybe 10 Celsius. I don't know. But yeah, so holy shit, today was sunny out and like 46, and I was like wearing a long sleeve with a shirt over it, and I was like, this is fine.
Nice.
Nice.
So my
Congratulations.
Mother Nature's not being a bitch right now.
Not right now.
It's been most of 2024 so far.
Oh gosh. Here's hoping the year will get better for all of us. Bless us, everyone.
Hey, no, wait, what's the little kid's name?
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim, Tiny Pip.
Tiny Pip. Oh, that's
Tiny Pip.
adorable. Little Pipsqueak.
Well, wait, isn't
Pipsqueak!
Wait, Pipsqueak? Oh, you can't. That is your fucking
my fursuit
nickname.
nose.
No,
My fursuit nose does have a squeaker in it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's great. It's great.
If we catch you at Anthrocon, you're fucked.
Love being a cute little animal on the internet.
You go by Pip's con room, and you hear squeak, squeak, squeak.
Stop.
You go by Pip's con room.
Pipsqueak, but it's a Microfurs AD account.
Oh, see, I was gonna go with
That's
the joke.
gotta exist.
I was gonna go with the joke. You know how a lot of like you see like these larger individuals, their nicknames like Tiny or something like that. And you know, out of all of us, Pip is 6'4" and like the tallest of us all. We're gonna call him his nickname's Pipsqueak.
I know.
That's your nickname now, is Pipsqueak. Even though
I
you
have the short
absolutely
person complex because of my upbringing.
You have a
yes.
Napoleon complex.
I have a short person complex because I was the shortest man in my family.
Which is crazy.
I
So they're
know,
like,
it's fucking great.
You fucking complain to all your friends about how short you are, and then they're like, "Foot shorter."
Everyone's like,
than
"Oh,
you."
you're so tall." I'm like, "Oh my god, no! I'm just
I am
normal size. What are you all talking about?"
Right.
That's funny.
The other thing too is my hands are massive. So like, one time I was with an ex and I like bent down to like hug him, and I caught my head in the mirror, and I like stopped mid hug to say, "Holy shit! Look at the fucking melon on me," which was a very weird moment.
That is a little bit of a weird moment, but
That was a weird moment. I was like, "Oh wait, I ruined this moment, didn't I?" Well, whatever. We'll roll with it.
So fucking good at doing that. It's the best. I think you make it weird and then you laugh it off.
Yeah.
And then it's a
Yeah.
bonding. Then it's a
Yeah.
bonding moment.
It's a bonding moment, yeah.
Not a
James
bondage
Bond,
moment.
a James bonding moment.
stop.
Misha's gonna
Bonding.
beat me.
An AD account, but it's James Bonding, but it's a Shibari account.
James Bonded.
I was gonna say James Bondage. Yeah.
Nah.
Agent 0069, we have a task for you.
I like it
69,
shaken, not
69.
stirred.
Agent 69 420.
Fucking goddamn.
Have we started the
Oh,
episode?
Lord.
No, so this is welcome on in, everybody. This is Bark.
Bark.
No.
Hit her!
Oh, perfect.
If you guys didn't watch the last episode, you absolutely should check it out after this premiere or this episode ends. But we are still, and we have the amazing Pip the Badger with us here as a special guest.
I
Yeah.
forced my way onto the set. With a gun.
I don't remember a gun, but okay. My hands are figuratively up in the air. Okay, so yeah, for the the video watchers, there's a bunch of random shit on the screen that you're not used to. That's from the last episode, and if you don't know what it is and why,
It's not nice
Go.
to say about Pip.
go.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's your art.
Damn.
I am
Okay.
writing the Yelp review for the Bark Bark Meow podcast right now.
It's on that paper you're holding.
You mean the yap review?
They stole my cigarettes and made me listen to Mumford and
Can we
Sons
make
and then
furry
called me
Yelp?
a
It's
bitch
called
man.
true. I'm currently smoking those cigarettes.
God
Oh
damn
my
it!
god. Put that out. Put that out.
Oh my god.
Who would have guessed that Ruby smoking was gonna be like a part of the Ruby lore?
would have been the
No.
look of the
Like,
year. Oh my
keep it-
god.
Keep it going for the rest, like for like the half this season, and then halfway through the season, do an episode where you're just like, "Hello,
Yeah, I'm getting real sick of these fucking cigarettes. you
my
guys.
voice is
God
getting
damn it.
kind of raspy."
Well, I actually talk in a lower octave due to the whole just gender dysphoria. And at my
Oh.
last convention, my friend called me. We were like looking for my phone, right? So it's like, oh, call me, find my phone. And he got my voicemail a few times, and he was shocked. CK, if you're listening, this is you. But he was fucking shocked because he's like, "Who did your voicemail?" Because I have a professional voicemail for my dog training, right? And I was like, "Dude, that's me." And he's like, "No, it's not. It's like such a girly, like professional voice."
Oh, it's like it's the customer service voice.
no,
it is.
the
It's
customer
the full like,
Wait,
customer
fuck
service
it.
voice.
Let's do it. I want to hear everybody's customer service voice.
I don't know if I can right now because I'm just drunk.
What? You're drunk?
Well, I've had 2 surges. We've been recording for hours.
What do you mean by
Surges are an alcoholic drink?
I was gonna say surges were.
Oh,
No, no, I have no
those
clue
are
you're-
the what is it? White Claw surges, huh?
Yeah, they're 8%.
Oh wait, those
Okay,
are. Oh,
Jesus.
see, there was a surge energy. It was it was like Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Oh, I
Dew
love
surge.
that
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So when you
Okay,
said
you guys.
surges, that's why I thought you were talking about that. I'm like, oh, they came out with a different brand
No,
cranberry
it's
version. I was like,
White
that
Claw
sounds.
Surge.
Now I was thinking like surge, but cranberry. I was like, that sounds fucking great.
Okay,
So I got excited about that.
You do your voices, and I'll see if I can get mine out.
Okay.
Professional voices go.
Hi, welcome to Walmart. How may I help you?
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. What can I get started for you?
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Thanks.
Fuck. I gotta fucking
That's
come up
bad
with air
start.
traffic
Immediate
controller
cussing.
speak.
Okay.
Says Skyhawk number 3840 Lima, turn left downwind runway 10, report 2 mile final.
Fucking not
That's-
customer service
that's-
at
Oh,
all.
dude,
but-
that's still work though. That's such a work one.
I know
That's,
that's such a.
That also, I said something that doesn't technically make sense because you can't final on left down. Fucking ignore me, right? I can't make this up on the spot. Okay, I need context.
Oh, what the fuck?
We
I
also
know it's
asked
hard
for
to think of
customer
something. I'm gonna
service.
try it.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for calling Savannah Martins. Can I take your order, please?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is so different. It's like
Is it
really
her soul
different?
left her body and got replaced with.
I'm so sorry about that. Just 1 minute.
Oh man, I don't like this Ruby. Bring back the other Ruby.
Oh
Wait,
no! What happened to Ruby?
I like
The
regular-
fucking smoking Ruby.
See, I like real Ruby, the real Ruby that we get. So you know what, audience, you get the real Ruby. You don't
I
get.
don't know the difference of the sounds. I just know that they sound different, and that's not even like as girly as I can go because I've been talking like this for so long.
No, I love it though.
But like if I'm working a day job, I'll go real like, dude. If I'm dog training the whole day, I come home and Andy's like, "Who are you?"
Oh yeah, you gotta talk high pitched to dogs. It's
I go,
mandatory.
dude. Yeah, I go full customer service. I'm like, I'm so sorry. We don't talk to our dogs like that. But if you just put your arms down, that's great. 1 second. Just let him react. No,
That's
don't react.
great.
It's okay. Perfect. That's so good.
It like calms the dog down and
Yeah.
the person down. I'm guessing.
Well, it's a lot
No,
of it is
that was
just-
for the people.
Yeah, a lot of it is
That was-
that's
yeah.
all to the people because a lot of it is telling people not to to let their dogs learn. A lot of people want to correct their dogs really quickly, and I'm like, no, it's really good to just let them figure it out all on their own,
Yeah.
and we're just
You
gonna
can't
sit
put
back.
dogs in doggy stockades.
It's true. No, it's like so. What we do as people is we provide a safe learning environment. That way, like if we're doing off leash training, we're gonna get a big yard or something somewhere that we know they can't do anything wrong. And then when they do the right thing, everything is neutral. Like there's no bad options. But once they do the right thing, in this case, it's like getting on their bed or something. Then we reward them, and that's when we go, oh, I feel fucking sick talking like that on.
That's no. The funny thing is you think Ruby does dog training, but really she does people training.
It's true. I'm a dog therapist. I'm a people trainer.
Yup.
Oh god, fucking.
I
weird.
have to throw this out there because it caught my attention, and I have to just ask Pip. Are you aware of the YouTuber Air Force Proud 95?
I am aware of the YouTuber
Okay,
Air Proud
so you do
95,
watch it.
Yes.
I went down the rabbit hole of ATC players in like Flight Simulator X and what's the big Microsoft flying simulator or whatever.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Just called
yeah.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah.
I
It
have
was
the
called that.
original. I have the
Oh,
original
that's
Microsoft.
funny.
Yeah.
With the,
The original.
Yes, with
Oh
the
my God.
stick and everything. The
gosh.
one that you can't sell anymore because reasons.
Uh oh. So yeah, I don't know a lot of the actual lingo, but like I've definitely watched some of the funnier videos where he's like trying to be serious and the people are just being like fucking nuts. He's like trying to be ATC the best he can.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that there is a rigorous set of like actual laws governing how people talk to me at my work because good lord, like that prevents doesn't always prevent people from getting an attitude, but it often does.
Like to give an example, this YouTuber that is like he'll be an ATC and be like, like this Boeing 747, your call sign cannot become 69.
Oh wait.
We need you-
wait a
we need
minute.
you
I
to-
think I've
Let
seen
it
this.
become 69.
we need you to change your call sign to something accurate. This is his, because he tries to keep it realism because a lot of those people when they do go on there, they're trying to be real. And then there's a lot of people that fuck off too. It was what was it, the Steam
Yeah.
edition that was like free or something?
The secret to that is if you want like actual air traffic controller, you need like VATSIM or you need like what's that one called? I forget the name. Anyway, I don't
Right.
do this at home because I get enough of that at my job. But I yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of curious to see if you'd actually watch those videos or something because like that being your job, is it something you want to go home and watch a YouTuber do like virtually?
Not particularly, no. Most of the games I play, I've been logging so much hours. One in BattleBit because my friend Basil keeps like
Fucking
got me
BattleBit.
hooked on that game, and now I'm addicted to it. Like it's Fortnite. I'm also addicted to Fortnite as well because a different friend of mine got me addicted to that one. I don't like that one. I play it because my friends play it. The game I play for myself is Chivalry 2, which is a medieval sword fighting game. It's also thematically appropriate.
Wait, okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Don't
I've
play
heard of that,
Chivalry
yeah.
2. The community is dog shit for that game.
Ooh,
The community for
I mean,
Disco Elysium is incredible.
I play Valorant,
is, yes.
so like it's like League
Oh
Light.
God, what
so
are you
I've-
doing, man?
Toxic. It's my FPS game. It's free.
I play Pokemon.
It's FPS game. It's free. that's why. It's my shooting
I'm
game.
over here playing a card game.
I played Armello for a long time.
Ooh,
It was really
talk about
good.
strategy.
It had a badger in it. That's mainly why I'm a badger now. Because Horace, oh my god, boyfriend material. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Quick, while we're talking about games, Smite 2 was announced recently. And
I see.
I'm a Smite player, and I don't know why. And this brought up a whole thing I brought up on Blue Sky, but like
Yeah, your
I-
thirst
I-
trap.
I explicitly play Bastet on Smite. I don't know why, and I'm like, why is it wolves that always want like the feline? It's like,
So
how many wolf
when-
furries do you know that get like feline partners? It's like, what's
when,
this thing?
when
Why
you
is it-
skeeted that, I came up with the most cursed video idea. And it is like, you know, it's like what your persona says about you videos. I want to do that, except it's Freudian psychoanalysis, and it goes in way too deep on people's insecurities. Way
Also,
too fucking deep.
You know, we did that whole bit with Ruby where it was like name a stereotype of a furry species, and you said like otters, and Ruby's just fucking doxed the shit out of Argo.
Oh yeah, called him out
Uh,
for being.
oh,
Were you on the
okay,
swim team and
It was a
you're
lifeguard.
like,
You
Or no,
motherfucker.
it wasn't the lifeguard. It was
I-
the swim team. You're right.
Yeah, no, I said it's either lifeguard or swim team. And like those
You
are
fucking nailed
two
it.
otter things. Lifeguard,
Yeah.
swim team, or water sports.
So my thing was, so Ruby, similar thing, but instead of stereotype like that kind of thing, is there a fandom species stereotype when they get with like partners? Is there like a canines seemingly always find cats or felines? Are donkeys always dating otters? You know, like is there anything like that, or is that just happenstance?
I don't see like those types getting
Friends.
together, but I do see like personas getting together just because they're personas. But I
That'd be
do
a very
see
weird reason to get together, yeah.
No, not because it's not like we're getting
Not
together because
intentional
of rabbits.
choice,
Right,
yeah.
right. Like it's like just a statistics thing. But
Well-
I do see that the personas statistically are attached to certain fetishes / personality traits. And because of that, there's a slight overlap, but not one that I would super recognize.
And you will never know mine because badgers are uncommon. Hell yeah.
See, no, and it's the uncommon ones that are a little bit obvious.
All right, let's hear it, Ruby. I want to hear it. Docs, Pip.
Oh god.
Can't go analyze my ass.
Well, first of all, any uncommon persona, they have normal lives. That's a big part of it. They've got normal lives outside of the fandom.
I'm the most normal of my friends.
They typically hide a good portion of their furriness from their normal friends.
Fucking hate
Oh
this
my
place.
god, you're my therapist.
And
Fucking
as a
hate this place.
badger, you're overconfident in a lot of aspects of your life, but underconfident.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. But underconfident in not your like social standing, but the things you're most passionate about.
I'm actually okay. I'm not gonna get into like therapy on the Bark Meow podcast
I was
on
gonna say, I
youtube.org.gov.
Me smoking makes this
I
better.
was like, I thought you were gonna analyze a fetish, not give his whole backstory. Holy shit.
So badgers tend to be normies. They like when it comes
just
to
vanilla
fetish
missionary?
stuff, but or they tend to be real fucking kinky. Like
It's either or.
it's either or.
All right, audience, comment down below on a scale
I
of 1
see
to
a lot
10.
of badgers into ABDL. I see a lot of badgers. It depends if you're gay or not. That depends.
Despite my best efforts, I am in fact gay.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
he said boyfriend
shit.
material like 3 or 4 times.
Fuck. Hey,
Yeah,
you
that
can
doesn't
see-
necessarily mean they're gay though.
right. Andy's boyfriend material.
He also said his ex and then said he. So like
Again,
that
could
doesn't
still
mean
be
shit.
bi.
that kind of means
Misha,
shit.
the homophobia coming from Misha. Take a star
Wow.
away from
Oh
Misha.
my god. What? Why?
Oh my god, Misha, homophobic? This is gonna be my next
No,
This is gonna be my
On the
start of my
podcast.
drama YouTube career. Holy shit.
Misha's homophobic.
Hey, Misha?
2024.
Oh my god, I just watched a DJ Peach Cobbler video where he used the thumbnail. The title was Blue Jay got something wrong, and then the thumbnail was Blue Jay's channel art, and then it says racist ?
Oh
So
no.
that actually what he said 10 seconds in Blue Jay is not racist. The historian he
Object-
quoted
God.
from ancient Rome
know what?
was racist.
Thank
and
you so much
Blue
for
Jay got
mentioning
something
this.
wrong.
Thank you
Oh,
for
God.
mentioning clickbait. Because that's the subject I wanted to bring up
That's
kind of today.
today's episode. Yeah,
Oh, sick!
we actually have a thing we want to talk about.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So over on the Blue Sky and some places there's some people, actually a very famous furry badger, the lawyer badger.
Oh, Boozy Badger, yeah.
Yeah, Boozy
Yeah.
Badger. He had made a comment. It was very off the cuff and like vague, like
Let me
what are
try
you
and
sub
find
what are you sub posting kind of thing. Like, but it was basically like it was basically like furry YouTubers having to come up with like the title of like X is what's wrong with our fandom. And, like he's like these content creators, what the fuck, you know? Like
then
why are you trying to make a big deal about it? I actually want to look up the fucking post now. So I don't-
The llama historian on that site, Toft, and I mean his persona is llama, not that he does history about llamas. He made a good point that I really fucking vibed with, where he said people saying X is wrong with the fandom is like people saying the Roman Empire fell because of X. It's mostly just people going way too in on a specific problem and kicking their own personal football.
It's so
This
true.
is it. This is it.
And all-
Me
yeah.
glaring at my father, who keeps trying to convince me that the Roman Empire fell because of the gays trademark.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, me actually having studied how the Roman Empire didn't exactly fall but broke apart slowly.
Whenever I
faded
hear
into
people say things like I hate furries, I'm like, and they tell me why. I'm like, oh, how come? And they tell me why. I'm like, oh, so you just hate like social groups, like
Yeah.
I mean, you're just hating social groups. Mood. I get it.
they're like, I
But-
hate how furries get into cliques. I'm like, bro, my fucking local McDonald's has a clique.
Yeah, everything has clicks, dude.
The McDonald's gang
Oh.
snapping their fingers and greasing their hair back in unison.
Dude, and they're greasing their hair with the fry grease.
Yeah,
They're
they
greasing
are.
their hair with the fry grease. Oh, that would be disgusting. Oh my lord.
But smell good for at least the first day.
Not sure about that one, boss man.
Misha, take away Solus's star, please.
You don't get this. You don't understand.
Misha, I'm rolling the D20. I'm
You know
rolling
what?
it.
No,
I'm taking away everyone's stars.
I'm okay with that. You know why?
communism.
Yeah. Because she has her. Is it she or they? I can't remember. I'm
It's,
sorry.
it's any
Oh.
pronouns.
Just you know what to do, Misha.
I was about to say, I thought it was because you had your cigarette and you were proud of that, actually.
Oh no, I have my
Because-
gold star.
Because the official
Misha
stance
can
of Bark
still-
Bark Meow
just saying,
Podcast
Misha can
.com
still
.net is
remove
that
the
cigarettes
star.
are cool.
Oh, you're right. I can still remove the star.
You can, yeah.
It's nice
When
knowing y'all.
Where did she go? Where did she go? When we
Let's-
kill her.
We did
Bring in
take
the
her out.
broom.
We did.
We get the broom!
Oh!
I love that I accidentally started new Bark Bark Meow ancient, or not even ancient, more like medieval Italy lore. Anyway, we're having a conversation about clickbait.
Yeah, so quick back to this. The quote on the Boozy Badger post was, "No matter how many good points they may or may not be making, it's absolutely hilarious when some person named Rainbow Puppers publishes their 3,000 word view on what is wrong with the fandom, like they're the furry Moses standing at the base of Mount Sinai."
I know. Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna say, and that kind of led to, I believe somebody was just posting around Blue Sky and stuff about how it just sucks that furry YouTube content typically it seems to be very clickbaity titles and drama fed. Maybe not even real problems in the fandom, but it's a lot of grandstanding, and you just put up and try and make a big deal about something to get clicks, to get views, and how it's turned away from actual original content from years ago. And Ruby could even bring up some of the old YouTube furry content that was awesome.
Yeah.
I've been around a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their cigarette makes
Cigarette.
you old and grizzled.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been around the block a few times.
I've been around a while, kid. Let me tell you something about these furries.
These
God, it
fur.
just sounded like I was
There
from
was a
Oklahoma,
CSI
like
episode.
a senator.
Oh, I was there
Whoa,
when the
whoa, whoa.
CSI episode fucking dropped. I
Oh
remember.
no!
I'm
I think
craving
furry
it now.
YouTuber Keith Ballard's opinion on outside views of the furry fandom and furry hate is very valuable when he says there are some very few, like, you know, like little teenagers who are like, oh, I'm doing it because it's cool. Most of them are just looking for a socially acceptable excuse to hate on queer people.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's so true. That's so true.
Furry hate has been linked to any sort of LGBTQ plus like hate, be it
Yeah.
Or,
being trans,
or a lot of
gay,
like ableism.
ableism. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you want to hate on people who like don't necessarily
yeah.
fit into the a lot of autism hate specifically.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. And like my opinion on a lot of what's wrong with fandom and drama content in general, there are times when there are useful like things and people to like fucking hey this guy over here, and there are other times when you're blowing things out of proportion. I'm so tired of trying to discern that at this point that I just avoid it, and
Yep.
so I am out of the loop on most drama. And so if you come to me with a name, say, what's your opinion on this person, Pip the Badger? And I say, who the fuck is that? Please, I don't want to know. Just leave me in the dark.
That is
And-
another thing that bothers me, and when people are like, "Oh, I can't believe you don't know who X, Y, and Z is, and what."
Yeah, I'm
Z,
sorry I have a
XY
life
drama.
and a job.
Yeah,
Jesus.
You don't have a wife. I'm sorry you don't know.
I
that,
said
like,
a life.
Oh, I thought you said a wife and a job, and I was like,
Wow.
you just said
Misha
your
coming
wife.
out with the
Misha,
homophobia.
Wait, and also I was gonna say you just doubled down because Pip never said
Misha's-
they were single. By the
remember,
way,
Misha's-
Pip
I
could
am
absolutely
single now.
have a wife,
I am single
motherfucker.
now. Yes, I will be accepting boyfriend applications, but be aware I'm very harsh.
It's like,
I'm gonna
Boo-boo.
submit my application, but just like with the cigarette and everything, just look at me. I'm boyfriend material right here.
you're just gonna send a picture of
Hell
like your
yeah,
persona's
up
ref
top.
sheet and a
Make
nat
that
20.
red-
Oh wait, up top. Hang on. There we go.
Oh my
Misha.
There we go.
Or,
We're
sorry,
slapping
Ruby.
our hands together a bunch of times.
Yeah, just a lot of high fives.
Was it Ruby? Take off the red shirt, put the white top on. You know what I'm talking about.
The wife beater?
I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah.
That is what those are called.
They're not.
Jesus Christ.
No, I
No,
mean,
they're tank tops, right?
Yeah,
What
they're
in
like
the
white tank
ever-loving
tops. But
fuck?
Yeah, but
That
the
is the-
nickname for them is.
Hey,
is the-
I'm
Gosh,
not
Nick,
gonna.
we're getting problematic.
Okay, for the sake of like Susie Badger over here not suing me, I'm not gonna say I'm a wife beater. I'm just saying it was consensual. Okay.
Okay, fair.
Also, would that be considered colloquial? Word
Oh my
colloquial,
God.
like it's the colloquial use of or for the word.
I'll show you my
colloquial,
colloquial.
yeah.
I feel like that's right. Whoa.
Hmm.
That's my safe word in bed.
Colloquial.
Oh,
I mean, if you ever hear that in bed, you're gonna fucking give him a little side eye, like what?
What? Hold
look,
on.
dude,
What's going on?
with safe words, it's
Uh,
got to be something simple.
It's
man.
it's
You
got to
can't-
make you stop though.
Yeah, but like, if I'm getting rammed too hard, I'm not gonna remember the word colloquial.
Me
Ram too hard,
boldly
brain.
and
Misha, Misha,
Me reciting all of the
homophobic
How?
again.
No,
If I'm
talking
getting rammed too hard.
Wait, talking about click.
That means.
Okay, are you like gay enough to take it?
Can I make my point? I was gonna make earlier.
Can I also say the clickbait of this title could absolutely be Misha's a homophobe?
I'm not naming it Misha's a homophobe. I'm not giving anyone ammunition. I'm not giving
And
anyone.
as fucking
Oh,
Pip
Lord.
said, we'll just put it. The thumbnail just says racist or homophobe question.
Okay, that I might do.
We gotta get those
God
clicks,
damn it.
baby. We gotta get those
Jesus
clicks.
Christ.
I'll put it in the
Oh,
description.
Lord. Ha!
Jesus.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah,
But
you
no,
can make your
it's
point
like
now.
there's
Hard-hitting
people that are
journalism.
like, oh, you don't know what X, Y, and Z did? Oh my god, how are you so out of the loop? Like, how does not
Dude.
everyone know about this? And it's like, because I don't live on Twitter, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of the people making those comments are like younger furries who I think have a lot of free time on their hands
Excuse
and are
me.
also more invested in this.
yeah.
Excuse me. We started this
Yes.
podcast because of those exact things.
That's right.
I mean,
And Ruby used to talk shit about all the random bullshit happening on Twitter, and we wanted to start a podcast forever, and then me and Misha became friends, and Misha was the glue that pulled this thing together.
Misha's still the glue that's holding this together, to be fair.
Oh, absolutely. If Misha goes,
I
we
am
will
the
die.
hands trying to pry this apart.
No,
What
no,
you're
no, no.
saying is, I brought two queer people together for a podcast. Not homophobic.
And then you brought a third queer person. and it got
Okay,
That's
that is
25%.
really
true.
not
It got
homophobic.
25% more homosexual.
Question mark, how are we not
Yeah.
all queer?
Misha,
I think
please,
we are all
all queer. Misha's just homophobic.
No,
No.
Yeah.
Look, you
It's
can be
possible-
gay
it's
and still be homophobic.
It is
We've already gone
possible to
through
be a
this.
gay homophobe. Unfortunately, I
I
was
am
one
not
in
that.
high
Again,
school. Thanks,
yeah,
church.
I'm currently homophobic. I know that because every time I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, terrified.
Oh my god,
Is
you do
it-
the Disco Elysium skill check every
I
morning.
do.
God
I'm
damn it.
scared
Why
every
is
time.
everything a Disco
Don't know
Elysium
what
reference?
this is.
I don't either.
Misha, when
right,
you
Misha.
play Disco Elysium, it will happen to you.
How much is it?
God.
I will fucking buy it for you, motherfucker.
Well, I was gonna ask.
It is
What I was
so
gonna ask is,
good.
Misha, do we want to do like a playthrough on one of each
Oh
other's
my
channels?
god, maybe.
I'll hop in like Discord and
Yes!
watch you play, or you can do the vice versa, and we'll just experience it together through a playthrough.
Hey,
my
I want to be a
God.
part of that. Hey.
But who are you?
Can I just say
what
we're
kind of cop are
30
you exactly?
We're 37 minutes in, and we have
I'm
said
outta here.
fuck off. Oh my god.
Oh, no, this is-
Ruby,
I-
you broke everything.
Yeah, you broke everything.
You censored it with your profile picture.
I need Broomby in here so I can just leave.
No, you
I got
can't
you.
do that. No, you can't.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
fine,
give me,
fine.
give me Broomby.
No,
I saw the
no.
blue lines.
No.
I know Misha's editing.
I know. I need Ruby. I don't want her to go.
So,
And-
furry YouTube, because I actually do want to
Yes,
talk about this.
Yeah.
actual topics.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I am a furry YouTuber. Pip is a furry who does YouTube, I would say. Unless you consider yourself a furry YouTuber.
I weave in furry elements. Whenever I talk about the Roman Empire, I try to make at least one Adastra joke because I saw Keith Ballard's essay on Adastra and it made me fucking cry.
Oh no.
Thank you. Very based, very, very, very furry pilled. I weave furry elements into it because it gives me a kind of in with an audience. But
Okay.
also because it's genuinely a really big part of me, and it's forced me to become a better person, I would say.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of attachment to this fandom. The only reason I don't make more meta content on the fandom, and I need to find a way to phrase this because I have a bad habit of saying things and accidentally sounding like a massive asshole, is because enough people do that already where I feel like I don't have much else to add.
No, I've been there. I know exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, so it's like, what else am I really interested in? I'm like, history. And I was like, you know what? Sure, close enough. Throw that
There you
in
go.
there.
What,
Yeah.
You guys don't want to make another video essay talking about how poodling should or shouldn't be acceptable in the fandom?
Oh,
I don't wanna make-
Dude, we're poodling
I don't want to
haters.
make another furry meme react video and be like, haha, the
Okay.
same fucking
My last
innuendo
video,
joke 59 times.
my last
Oh,
video
wow.
was a furry meme react. But
Jeez.
I have
I
I
feel
have
like
a
shit. I didn't mean that.
opinion.
no,
Wow, you're
good.
one of those, Misha? Wow.
Occasionally.
That's
There-
the thing where I accidentally say something really insulting while the
No,
person's
no,
in the
no.
room.
No,
I've
but
done
see,
this, like,
Misha's
5
actually funny. That's so
Misha's
different.
funny, yeah.
Yeah,
Misha's
yeah.
actually funny.
I have a controversial opinion about furry YouTube, and this
Can
is
we let
something
Misha
that
finish their thought, though?
no.
Okay.
Go
'Cause
ahead,
Misha definitely
Misha.
started on a track and then it got derailed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, Pip, I 1000% get what you're getting at, because, like, you would not believe the amount of comments where people are like, are you gonna talk about this problematic person? And it's like, 5 other people have made videos about this. 3 or 4 of their channels are way bigger than mine are and
Yeah.
have thousands more views than I'll ever get. My opinion on this really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna repeat
Yeah.
everything they said. So, like, why throw my
And
hat
that's-
into the ring?
The only time I ever suggest for that, because I'll watch certain people because I think they will have different takes or have different like mind processes of how they're gonna like talk about something, and that's when I want somebody to make a video of it. Like, yeah, I know somebody like 5 other people have made this, but I want this specific person to weigh in on a situation because I like how they think versus the other 5, right?
Yeah.
And I won't watch the other 5 videos. I'll watch that person's if they ever do come out with it. So usually I'm always waiting on those kind of things. So like I get if some people are like, well, we want the Misha version because we think Misha's going to say anything different. But if you, Misha, yourself have looked at those videos and you're like, well, I'm going to say that, like pretty much the same thing. Well, then obviously, yeah, don't make that video because you're just going to be
Yeah.
regurgitating, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of glad that I don't have that big an audience, because if someone came to me asking for my opinion on things that I consider stupid, I would very much, my first instinct would be to laser eyes, pin comment, point at you and say, no, motherfucker, we're not doing this shit.
I just
That
delete
is
the
not
comment.
good optically.
No, it's really not. I mean, it depends. Because, like, there's someone named Gotham Chess that does chess videos, obviously. And every video, he's got a pin of shame where somebody leaves, like, a hate comment, and he just pins it.
Oh, I love
I
it.
do enjoy pins of shame. I
I
do
do
enjoy
too.
pins of shame for sure.
Yeah.
Should we start doing that on our videos?
Do we get hate comments?
Not really.
If you do that, I'm going to intentionally try to become the pin
Chat,
of
leave
shame,
your
'cause I'm
best
gonna
hate
do it in a
comment
funny way.
imaginable.
Chat, leave hate comments.
Chat,
Leave
no,
your
no.
best hate
No,
comments
okay,
in the
wait.
comments below.
Don't go too far though, because you will get your shit deleted if you
Go
go
too
too
far.
crazy.
We get to review comments. Go too far.
I love that Solus just did the SpongeBob like and live meme.
And live.
I live.
Like leave your hate comments, but not so bad.
This is Misha's revenge because I'm typically comment guy. So
Name of the
it's just like-
episode: Misha's
it's just like, you know
Revenge.
what, I'm
Misha's
gonna-
revenge.
It's just like,
Misha's
no,
revenge.
send all these comments. Make fucking Solace go through all this shit that he's gonna may or may not have to hide on the channel.
But yeah, no, Furry YouTube is fun, and I have kind of just come to the realization and the conclusion. I don't know if I super duper get along with other furry YouTubers, unfortunately.
Wow,
At least
I'll fuck off, I
not
guess.
not all of them.
No,
Not
no.
all of them. Just like
Technically, I was a furry YouTuber. I
I've
still am
joined
technically.
furry group chats in the past, and every single time it just turns into a space I don't want to be in. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're making big drama videos about, the next fandom villain. Come on, let's shit talk somebody this week, and then shit talk somebody next week, and then we'll turn everybody against each other. And like, oh, you posted this small thing that you're proud of. Well, that fucking sucks. You shouldn't be proud of that. Like, I remember I posted because I have a TikTok that has over 1 million views, which I know TikTok isn't like super impressive, but like
That's a million fucking views.
I know. I
Yeah,
posted
oh,
that,
shit.
and
Jesus.
a certain big YouTuber I won't say was like, "Oh, well, TikTok's really easy to grow on."
Oh my
And it's like,
Bullshit.
fucking-
Fuck off.
okay.
I think in that regard, I got really lucky when I got the idea to message you guys for the collaboration, because y'all have been very nice. My initial worry was that I'd message you guys and be like, who the fuck is this loser? Okay, sure, ignore,
No.
whatever.
I think one of our specialties is that we all just think we're dirt.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my God,
our
Honestly,
wait.
it's such a
self-esteem.
specialty of ours. Yeah.
But you know
Us-
what? I'm a badger, so I dig
There
dirt.
you go.
Oh.
Our self-esteem is so low.
There
I
you
dig-
go.
I dig you too.
Oh, thank you so much. Right.
Get
There.
shovel
The
and
thing
tails.
is, the other thing too is like YouTube fandom, like content about the fandom, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's great. It has its place.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm doing the Jeremy Clarkson meme where he's like saying that's brilliant, but I like this.
That's-
I like original stories that have furries in them. And there's not many of those. And so that's why I'm trying to branch out a little bit into like voice acting shorts. I pride
Yeah.
myself in my ability to write short scenes.
Yeah.
The other thing I watch a lot of, there's this channel called Knoll Playing Games who does like furry actual tabletop play. Really good. Really good.
Oh.
Highly recommend. They just started a new series called Dead Laws. I'm not trying to plug other people's shit
No,
on the
it's fine.
channel.
No, you're good.
but,
It gives us shit to look at too.
yeah, but no, it's really great, and I like stuff like that where there's lore, there's story, and it's clearly made by furries. There's that queer element to it where it's like, hey, it's not just like Zootopia. Oh, it's copaganda, but we have animals in it now. It's like made for us by us, but it's also its own thing, right? And I really admire that kind of content.
I hate to derail this. I want you to finish your thought, but I have a derailment.
That is my thought. That is
All
my
right.
thought. Yeah.
I have a derailment when I want to talk about propaganda. No.
Okay.
So
Wait,
I
what?
specifically, so I wanted to specifically air my hot take on this very quickly. So people are like Zootopia's propaganda, and like Paw Patrol and shit like that, right? And I've always been one of those where I just enjoy kind of like the obviously, like, I enjoyed Zootopia. I just enjoyed the movie for what it was, right? I didn't see it as propaganda, and in a lot of those cases, especially in also like so Paw Patrol being a more kids oriented, or is a kids oriented cartoon, right? I always believe that it's like it's always taking
extreme,
at
is what you
face.
think?
Well, I say extreme in the sense that it's supposed to be what cops should be at their best. Like, this is the perfect idealism of what a cop should be, right? And like, it's not obviously reality in our like what our police state is in America, right? So they say it's propaganda, but I'm like, I just look at it as like, if this is just a completely different reality and world set, I'm just gonna enjoy the fucking movie. I'm not gonna get all fucking crazy about like, oh,
Hey,
they're trying to
fair.
make cops
say
look
that's fair.
great and change the public opinion of
That's
cops.
completely
to,
valid, but I'm a historian and I have
That's
to
my
make things. I'm a historian. That means I can't enjoy anything.
I agree with
but
you.
you are
Pip,
correct.
No, I agree with you, Pip. Like, I've tried sometimes to just like, oh, like it's just fantasy or whatever. But I think it's ignorant for me to like completely undermine the fact of the how our media influences us. And
Fair
I wish that media literacy was like a required class, because as much as I want to believe other people can absorb media the same way I can, I've met too many people that like pulling it back to what we said earlier, that think the Roman Empire fell because of the gays. Like,
even though it was Christian for 100 years at that point. Yeah.
Or too many people think that like Albert Einstein was bad at math. Why? Because it's good in media. Like, that was a popular story. Or people who think that the Batman movie was good. Like, obviously,
fuck.
No, we had a very argument
feels
about
a little
this.
obviously, you've
I
got
like
shit
the
media
Batman movie.
literacy.
Go fuck yourself. That's your opinion. Your bad opinion.
Oh my god, I love erupting arguments on other people's podcasts.
I
it's great.
highly recommend a series called like Ending Copaganda, and it's on YouTube. the way to find it is just to search copaganda with fucking Paw Patrol because he made a joke video about that. But the whole playlist is very good, and he takes very popular cop shows and he breaks down why they're bad. Even good shows, like you think like very progressive shows, like everyone likes it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right? That's the funny one.
Yeah.
That's the
Everyone-
Andy Samberg and
Everyone likes Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There's a lot of progressive issues. There's a openly gay character. They talk about ACAB. Like, there's a lot of progressive issues in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But he takes it and he also breaks it down on how like it's still copaganda.
Well, at a base level, it is copaganda.
Yeah,
I can see that. I
It's
can
a-
see that.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine just brain blasted me back to when I was like a hardcore Zootopia fan, and there was a lot of people making fan art of the Zootopia characters.
Oh no,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Zootopia is copaganda!
Here's the joke I want to make is my actual favorite cop. If I do have one show about like cop funny stuff that I enjoy, and that's Reno 911. And there was no fucking Zootopia comics with Reno 911 bits.
Oh god.
I probably, if I actually watched the show today and like re-examined Reno 911, I'd be like, oh god, that's really fucking gross. I can't
Cast
believe I
is
said that on a
fucking Super
podcast.
Troopers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if I actually watched that today, I'd probably be like, okay, I regret saying this on the Bark Bark Meow podcast that I enjoy this show because ew. But I mean, I don't know, so please don't burn me at the stake.
Oh, they were.
Future Pip being burned at the stake is gonna regret that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me being burnt at the stake.
So funny, to get back kind of on the YouTube thing, I just had a really fun thought of
Yes.
what happens to all of those furry YouTube creators if Twitter died, like full on died, because that's where like 90% of that content comes from.
I'm
'Cause you
gonna
don't
be
see it on
honest.
Blue Sky, you don't see it on FA, you don't see it on anywhere else. So what happens to them?
I'm using Twitter a lot less now.
Mhm.
Why do furries has been really hard to keep up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You guys
Dude.
reference shit all the time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about
It's
because
so
it
true.
doesn't
I'm
exist
like-
anywhere else.
I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of people to like specifically today talking about like ignoring a certain drama, and I can't figure out what that drama is because I'm not on Twitter enough, and like I don't.
Oh
know
my
what-
god, you are having the experience that I had in fucking college of too many secondary sources resourcing a primary source that I couldn't fucking find.
I don't know
You
what they're.
feel my pain.
I do. I don't know what they're talking. They're obviously all talking about the same thing, but what I don't know.
Literally about how the gays
And nobody will
destroyed
say
Rome.
because they're like, no, we won't acknowledge it. I'm like, just tell me.
I love that
Just
when
tell me
people
what
are
the
like,
fuck it
yeah,
is.
I don't know if I can tell you. I do remember so many times back when I was on Twitter where I had to like reach out to people in DMs and be like, yeah, so can you like not be vague in DMs and let me know? Because like
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, but like I don't want to assume, and then maybe I want to do my own digging. And look, let me be very clear. I mean, I think there's been legitimate call outs of certain individuals on Twitter and
Lucky
through
Coyote.
for YouTuber
Nah.
Fear the Wolf. You know, there's some big names, but 90% of that shit is stuff that should have stayed like
it's dumb.
it's very personal,
Yeah.
not actual like this person's gonna harm the fandom, they're gonna destroy the something that's like really bad. I agree, like
it's shit like
there's
this
obviously-
person had a rough breakup with his or her boyfriend or girlfriend or
Uh-huh.
spouse or partner. It's like, okay, maybe there's some messiness in there, but if there's one thing that Disco Elysium trademark has taught me,
God.
it's that we all have our messy and we all have our messy and very bad moments. That
If there's one
honestly,
thing Warrior
Misha.
Cat
Shut
taught me, it's
The fuck?
I was gonna say, Misha, can you just bleep Disco Elysium every time? and
no,
just
no,
fuck
you
it?
leave that in, Misha.
Disco
leave
Elysium
that
is a
in.
bad word now.
Make them. We'll just bleep it, and the entire audience is just like, what did they
Oh
keep?
my
My safe
God.
word is Disco Elysium.
That's a long word to get out before you're in trouble.
My
Solace, what
safe
was
word
your,
is
what was
actually
your
the
safe word?
95 Theses.
Huh?
What was your safe word, Solace?
I'll say colloquially.
Oh shit! Hey,
Colloquial.
I actually don't have a safe word yet. I've
Oh,
not
yeah,
been in
Wow,
that.
Warrior.
risky.
weren't they supposed to? Wasn't
There
like,
are two
our
wolves
audience,
inside of you, boring and risky.
Wasn't our audience
Oh,
supposed to come up
Jesus.
with a safe word for us?
Oh
Oh,
shit!
that's right. Yeah.
Down below in the
Comment
comments.
down
though.
below with your there it is. Oh my
I
god.
also don't have a safe word, and I can think of a few times that I should have had one.
I have two
It
more.
wasn't the
God.
nosebleed. That was just an
I was thinking about
accident.
it.
I know you were, Solon. That was just an accident. You know, okay, like it's like
He rolled
it's
a
like-
nat one.
he did. It's like when you're trying to spank somebody jokingly, but then you accidentally hit their balls. Like that's what happens.
This is you were to spank somebody, and you accidentally
Yeah.
just shove your fist up there.
Is this
No,
I-
what?
That takes effort and
that's a-
relaxation
that's
and
a-
like
that's a
no.
true
Like
nat
when you
one.
accidentally have sex with a donkey, just like in our
No,
last
no,
episode.
no.
Like that one man embarrassed.
that relies
one
on player
fine
knowledge of them
gentleman
watching the
from there.
previous episode.
Yeah, please
No.
go watch the last episode. That
Yeah,
What
it explains
context?
why
Watch.
the Mumford and Sons CD is on the desk.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it's really funny. It's really funny, and Pip did a great job. And I don't know how you prepared all of that in like a week, but
Actually, 3 days. The other time was spent going to work and coming back, and also having
Yeah.
intense back pain.
That'll do it.
you know what? Wait,
Yeah.
no, you're not supposed to have that yet. I'm 32. You're
I'm
supposed to be my
25.
age. I know you're. I know you're
It's
younger than
because
me.
when I was in high school, they expected me to deadlift 400 pounds.
Woo!
And they expect me, they expect me to deadlift 400 pounds because I was an offensive lineman.
Wow.
Yeah, that will
know-
fuck your back up.
Pip's cooler than all of us, is what I've realized.
yeah, you wish.
Uh,
I was
a
on
lot
the
of
football team.
I bet you were, and I
Thank
bet you
you.
would have fucking murdered me. What
I did, they
position did you
called-
play?
Shape of
they-
an L on her forehead.
They called
On
me the
her
bull.
forehead.
They called
You
me
know-
the bull.
When I was a kid, I was usually compared to a bear. That was like the usual animal I was compared to. But I tried bear persona for like 1 week, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. I like the snappiness and like attitude of a
Yeah.
badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be a Berger.
I'm not into hybrids
No,
personally. I
yeah,
don't-
me neither.
Wow, are you hybrid?
Admit.
No.
Oh my,
No,
oh
I'm
my god.
homophobic.
Oh my
Hybrid-phobic.
god. Pip is persona racist. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, persona racism.
Persona-phobic.
Persona racism. I'm
Slowly.
doing the bit that people who try to make the fucking racism but animal allegory thing do all the time, except it's actually real this time.
Oh, about reference the most prominent example, Mr. Raccoon.
Oh.
Which
Mr.
one?
Inflates you big and round.
The one.
Oh my god! I only
Even
learned that was a
Pip-
January 6th post 2 weeks ago, and I was like, holy shit!
Oh,
yeah,
even
no,
Pip
that's,
knows
that's
it.
a thing.
It's
is
so
incredibly
bad,
racist.
Pip knows about
and
it.
stuff.
Yes!
Oh, he's a
I know
character and a
about.
half.
Listen, I had a phase. So if you are a longtime friend of the Pip the Badger channel, you may have seen like 3 news videos that I did that got really big, and then I deleted them. I have an unhealthy relationship with politics where I follow it way too closely. I had to stop doing the news bits for that, and I deleted them because I wasn't very proud of how I of my very low hope approach to politics.
Approach them, yeah.
Yeah, so I deleted those. But when I found out that Inflates You Big and Round was a January 6th post, I was like, holy shit.
Yup.
How did I not know this? This is so me-core.
It's
Not
so
being
fucking
racist
great.
is great.
So me
Here, you
core.
know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
You're making an incredibly valid commentary on something that happened, but I'm going to completely invalidate you and your thoughts and opinions and just say some kink.
Your Honor, Inflates You Big and Round.
It's crazy because, like, I saw a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber replies to somebody with inflates you, making you big and round. The
It
fucking
did, it's-
fucker's not
Normie
even a
meme.
furry,
It
man.
became a regular
Well, I was
meme.
just
It's
saying-
just
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like Andy has said stuff about that.
I was just say
Yeah.
it did
Oh
make
my
it. It
God.
did make itself just like the cum pizza was made aware outside of the furry sphere.
I
Oh,
am.
gosh.
I have no money, but I have connections.
Yo,
That sounds like you're
Felt that.
like they're the offspring of a mafioso or something.
This is the offspring of a mafioso for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If the Don is listening, I did not get your child hooked on cigarettes.
It's
That
me.
was-
I am the Don, and I'm currently smoking.
Okay, I see.
Does that mean I have to kneel and kiss your ring?
No, you have to kneel and put on the finger trap.
Fuck.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
fuck. I don't want it. Get it out of here.
Hold on.
I have
a
question for you all.
Oh,
Oh, hey, you know what? We
What-
never let you do that. Holy shit.
We
Yeah.
never let you do that. Get the fuck off the show.
No, you should not ask questions, so go fuck yourself.
I was gonna say I have a couple video ideas that I've started writing. Like, this kind of sucks. I have to scrap it, or I need to save this for later. What have been some of your instances where that happened?
A lot of ours deal with
Any content
not-
in general.
a lot of ours
YouTube.
deal with mentioning people directly and not wanting to start a bunch of fucking beef and or trauma.
Okay.
yeah.
There's a lot of things where we're just like, we don't think it's our place, or we don't think we really need to say it out loud, kind of shit.
Okay, that's way different than my answer, because I was sitting. So when you're an air traffic controller at a very busy airport, your shifts can like rotate, and sometimes you're on a really shitty shift. Dead-eyed, slack-jawed. I was getting stuff from the grocery store, and I saw like one of those tabloid magazines that said top 10 whatever to improve your sex life or whatever. And I had been watching I've been watching Kid in Arcade's video on Saw Foot the Bill. Like, Kid Jigsaw foot the bill for his traps. And my brain connected the two wires. It was like a little tiny spark, a little insignificant spark. And I thought, top 10 saw traps to spice up your sex life.
Oh,
And I have
Jesus.
no idea how to make that a video.
Talk about a fucking safe word.
I have no idea how to make that a video. I'm
Please
fucking
do
working
that
on
for
it.
April Fools, though. That would be
Oh,
really
I'm
funny.
thinking of doing it for Halloween, actually.
Oh, that too. No, I had a video
Yeah.
that was like, it was like 15 furry persona stereotypes or something, and I wrote out the script, and I felt iffy about it, and I was like halfway through recording it, and I was like, I don't like this video. I'm not gonna finish this. And I just scrapped it.
What
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I guess you could mention, I don't know if you could do it vaguely, the sort of content we cut. I know we got on a certain subject involving guns last episode that got cut from the. You can tell that for everybody who's
I
watched the
actually
last
had a
episode,
script.
there's a very hard cut, very
I'm
towards the
sorry,
end.
I did my
It's
best.
very noticeable if you know about it. It's a hard cut because we talked about something.
It's gonna be 2 episodes before by now, because this is the
Oh, it
second
will
episode
be
I recorded.
2. It's 2 episodes before. Yeah, it'd be 2 episodes, not the last one without Pip.
Yeah.
And it's just something that when we talked about it, I don't think it's something we can't talk about. We just didn't come from the right approach. It was at the very end of the episode, so we did not have the time to clarify and or go into it in the right amount of detail that needed.
Yeah.
And we were just like, nah, we're not gonna keep that. So
Sometimes
there's a lot of
people
little things
roll
like that.
a 1 on their
And that's-
rhetoric, kids, and they say things they don't mean. Be
Yeah.
fucking reasonable.
That's why
That's
this
one of
is
the reasons-
edited.
That's true.
Yes.
That's why we wanted to make sure to have a podcast that we pre-recorded, because sometimes you're popping off and chat. If you're gonna take anything from this, never be too proud to delete a tweet.
Exactly.
More or less, it's never be
Specific-
too
I am
proud
saying
to
that-
say that you're wrong. Like there's
Nope.
there's just sometimes you are.
That's
Sometimes
the
you
thing.
make
Sometimes
mistakes.
you're wrong, and even when you're not wrong, that's why I said never be too proud to delete a tweet, because sometimes you're not wrong, but sometimes it's also not worth it. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes
let
it's
it,
not
just
worth it.
delete your tweet, let it go. Nobody else needs to see this. I am specifically saying that at a certain YouTuber.
Ooh. Oh,
Is it me?
Can you guess who?
Classically
Is it me?
here.
Comment
No.
down below with your
No,
name.
no.
Comment down below who you think it
No.
is.
Classically, our saying here is the furry shut the fuck up moments that they don't shut the fuck up during.
Yeah, that.
Like, hey,
Oh,
just don't say anything.
oh, I think I know
and
who
they
it
said
is.
more.
I know we're very accepting fandom, but sometimes you have these things called inside thoughts. Inside thoughts get bottled up inside
Oh my
you
god,
and never
the
leave.
filter that people fucking need installed in their brains. Neuralink.
No, not
I know-
Neuralink.
Not Neuralink, because then Elon Musk can turn off your legs, and I'm not sure about that.
That's something me and Pip talked about. They're like, dude, they're gonna get Neuralink and they're gonna help.
Your legs.
They're gonna start giving the ability for anybody who has like you call that, paraplegia or quadriplegia. You know, they're going to be able to have
Give
access
them
to
the
their
ability
limbs
to
again,
walk,
right?
but if they say something bad about Elon Musk,
Yeah,
they'll take away their legs.
if you don't pay your
Yeah.
bill, or you tweet something like beat bigots, Elon Musk just turns it off and you can't use him anymore.
Yeah, don't get a Neuralink, kids. Jesus Christ, just don't. Just
Look what he
fucking
did with
don't.
Twitter. Don't let that get in your brain.
Just don't. Just don't. Please.
Allegedly.
What a guy.
If you say the word allegedly, that clears you of all any
Yeah.
sort of yeah.
My
Minecraft.
dad is a lawyer, so
So Pip
Hey,
knows
you know
we're
what,
right,
Pip? We'll
is
hit
what I'm
you
hearing.
up.
my dad actually is not a lawyer.
His dad
so-
is Boozy Badger, the lawyer.
It's
That makes sense. I can see it.
furry canonically, but the fact that you said your dad's a lawyer, I would hedge the doubt that just because of the comment about Rome.
And
But,
the fact that
to
it
be
shows the
fair,
misrepresentation of the
Alina
law,
Habla
yeah.
exists, so maybe not.
All right, we
I
gotta
don't know
wrap
who
this
that is.
episode up.
I was gonna
My
say
friend, I
let's
need to
wrap
go. I need to go get my friend. I need to take her brace
I'll
off.
go take care of them. Yeah, we just double recorded. Whoa.
Yeah.
So let's do
Yeah,
a quick
I've
outro.
had a serious leg cramp for the
I
past
need
45
to
minutes.
seriously start off by saying thank you again, Pip, for being here and hanging
Yeah,
out with
thank you,
us
Pip.
for 2 episodes.
Thank-
You basically did 1 episode for us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome, you guys. I will keep in touch with you all, hopefully, if that's not annoying.
No, not at all.
Hell yeah!
All socials
Okay.
and links to stuff will be down below.
And this
In the
with a cool
description.
star, yeah.
You should check out, if you didn't know or you didn't see in the last few episodes, we were a part of a small animated bit in the Irish TM Blood TM Sport TM video.
Italian.
Italian. Irish, my bad. All right, I took some melatonin.
Irishmen
just like
and
half an hour
Italians
ago.
are
I'm
coming
starting
to
get
your
loopy.
house to kill you
Oh.
right now.
But yes, we were in that part. That's what started this whole shebang. And you should go check that out on their channel for sure, and then look at the rest of their stuff because it's very similar form content. It's fun and it's very intriguing, and that's what I was gonna say is it's cool to have the furry versions of like a historian. We need those, the furry version of. Honestly, I've rebranded to a werewolf on YouTube because I kind of want to do like a moist critical. Kind of
I
want to
see.
just start. I kind of want to do like random stuff like look up Reddit stories and find awful like DM messages of like trying to get a free motorcycle off somebody or trying to get laid.
If you want awful DM messages, I can give you awful DM messages.
maybe later. But yeah, thank you for being here. Socials down below, and I'm gonna let Misha take off the rest.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend. But
Thank
yeah,
you all for being friends.
thank you to our
Aw.
patrons. Thank you to Pip the Badger himself. Thank you to Raze. Thank you to Theo Firefox. Thank you to Coraline R. Thank you to Kai. Thank you to Quint. Thank you to Carnelian Fox. And thank you to Steam Pony and Ankara. Your support is, after I was so rudely interrupted by Ruby coughing, your support was so appreciated.
It's okay, I'm a chronic cougher too.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
if you're here for the premiere, hi. Thank you for
We're glad-
tuning in. If you're not here
Thanks
for the
being in
premiere,
chat.
yeah. If you're not here for the premiere, we do these every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we do an After Bark episode right afterwards. I believe this is the episode I am not gonna be a part of the After Bark, so you will not see me for this episode.
Oh, they're gonna
I'm
cancel it
at a
again.
rehearsal right now playing the
They're gonna cancel it
flute.
again.
What? Why?
Ooh, the
cancel it again.
flute.
Wait, why?
Back-to-back Friday cancels.
Misha
Oh.
B. Bucket is gonna make a comeback.
Oh,
Misha
true.
be fuck it.
You should be
Misha
bucket.
Just have Rascal on the screen.
Nah.
No, because Rascal has to talk.
Rascal does have to talk.
We need some. We'll have Rascal on later.
No, it's been a while. We haven't the bucket, but the real question is Ruby gonna make this After Bark?
Ruby, please make the After Bark.
We need you to
Okay.
show up for at least
February
fucking
9th.
one, Ruby.
February
Skulls is
9th.
talking to a broom in a bucket.
Yeah. February,
I need, look,
February
have
9th,
to
you
help
gotta
a
be
brother
there.
out.
Okay, I will be there.
Alright.
Thank you.
Famous last words right here. Fucking.
Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah, I know.
watching, guys. Thank you again to Pip.
Thank you.
And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye.